which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first item on the agenda is call to the public. Is there anybody in the public who would like to address the Public Safety and Courts Committee? Seeing none, our first agenda and only agenda item, item A, I would entertain a motion to approve the payment to the State of Michigan Department of Technology Management and Budget for radio activation in an amount not to exceed $45,250.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Motion and support. Discussion. Commissioner Garvin, you said you had a conversation with.
I did. Lieutenant Norling does apologize for not being here today. She is sick. She will try to be here tomorrow to answer any questions. But what this is the state of Michigan, just like Verizon or anybody else, requires an activation fee similar to activating a new cell phone. This is for the $1.8 million radio project. So without this, those radios aren't going to work.
Haven't the radios been delivered or not yet?
Yes. Yep, but they need now to be activated. Just like when you get your cell phone, they have to activate it. So you buy it, but you still got to pay.
I wasn't sure about the time.
Yeah.
And it's a one-time fee.
Okay.
It looks like the state.
My phone activated for nothing. What is it?
Wow.
It looks like the state activated them on the 23rd of November.
Oh.
This is probably the invoice from it.
Yeah.
They go the activation period.
Yep.
I remember when we authorized that. Does anybody remember how long the last radios lasted? I'm just kind of wondering.
They were old. Well, I think they were different phases.
They were a
if I remember.
hodgepodge.
Yeah. They were
I know
not all-
technology's changed so fast.
Yeah.
I'm
I guess
on that
10 years
board,
old
but
is
I.
really old.
Yeah.
And they
I
get
don't
dropped. They get fixed.
This is
Next-
part of the state system too.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden Motorola or whoever it may be will say,
Yeah.
we're not going to service anything over 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, any further discussion or questions on this item? All in favor of moving it forward to tomorrow night, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that item moves forward to Wednesday, and we come now to our final call to the public. Going once, twice. Meeting adjourned.
I do think that is the fastest way.
Is that a
Well,
record?
that's
Is that a record breaker?
I do too.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, do we have anyone from the public that would like to address this committee? No. Our first agenda item, I would entertain a motion to approve the MSU Extension Services for 2023 and authorize the board chairman to sign the agreement.
So
I see we have Candy. Do I have a second, actually? Gary, did you second that?
I didn't hear who moved it.
Marks.
Oh. Sport.
Okay, thank you. Candy?
Yeah.
I was just, Mark just asked me to come in case there's some questions, in case somebody had some questions about it.
I can't think of any, but
I would just note that the ask this year is slightly higher than the millage, but they have fund balance to cover the difference.
Questions for us?
if none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, the same. And that moves along to term. I would entertain a motion to approve the grant agreement between the Shiawassee County Health Department and the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, EGLE, for environmental health services in the amount of $109,184 for a period of 10/1/2022 through 9/30/2023.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion? Larry?
Just a renewal contract with Eagle for environmental health services for this coming calendar year, or actually fiscal year.
Is that about the same as last year?
It's up.
Oh, that's
So
good.
over the last 10 years, it's averaged around 30 to 35,000. This year it went to 109,000 because there's extra money for public water supply funding. So we're hoping that that money will continue, but it's one year funding. So we'll see how the budget's shaked out. But we were thankful to get that.
It's good. Wait.
Right, thank you. Yeah, anything else? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, the same, and that moves along till tomorrow. I would entertain a motion to approve the contract between the Shiawassee County Health Department and ALZY Environmental Services LLC for registered sanitarian services in the amount of $38 per hour for an average of 24 hours per week for a period of 1/1/2023 to 12/31/23.
So moved.
Support.
This is a renewal with our sanitarian, Steve Alward. He's doing a great job with us, and he's been on contract now for a few years. He was formerly an employee who retired and wanted to work part-time, and we were able to bring him back on contract, which is very helpful to the health department, and we save a little cost. And for him, he wanted to continue to work, but not full-time. So it's allowing us to have the full-time positions kind of held open when we're filling with this part-time contractual. And he's a good guy. He retired previously from Saginaw. He's doing a great job for us.
Sounds like a good fit. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Nope. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the same. That moves along. I would entertain a motion to approve the contract between the Shiawassee County Health Department and Dr. Dennis Chernin for medical director services in the amount of $39,240 for the period of 1/1/2023 through 12/31/2023.
So moved.
Support.
This is Dr. Chernan's contract. 2023 will be his 37th year with Shiawassee County. And put that in perspective, I was 10 when he started here. So that's a few years ago. And he's part-time. We added 2% to this contract this year to match the non-represented employee increase. And I'm keeping the inflationary increases on this contract because someday we're not going to have Dr. Chernin, and there's going to be sticker shock. When I went out to look at pricing for some of our medical directors that our neighbors are paying, Mid-Michigan District is, Clinton County alone is paying around $80,000 their portion of a part-time medical director that's shared with other counties. So he's a pretty good deal, and we're hoping he wants to continue to work for a little while longer. And he's been valuable, obviously, during the pandemic. So
I think I made the motion to hire him, and that's one of the few good hires I've made the motion.
oh, wait, you had a few good hires.
Yeah. I chuckle a little bit, he's been here, that's almost unbelievable.
All right, anybody else? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, the same. And that moves along till tomorrow. Thank you, Larry. Our final item, I attended the monthly meeting of the Health and Human Services. Not really a board, it's just a collaboration of groups across the county, some really great input. The item that I wanted to bring to your attention was an offer I made to help out one of our county employees, Elizabeth Pearson, over in the treatment courts. She reported at the meeting that there are some mental health dollars for housing, but the contact person would not return her calls. So I asked her to forward me the information and that I would appeal to this board and possibly our administration team to see if we couldn't put some phone calls in and try to help out, but she did not forward me any information, so if she does, then I guess I would ask for your help. It sounded like a very worthwhile program. Becky Zemla from CACS had talked to the person. The dollars are there, but she also found it hard to get a response. So I wanted to put it out there as a discussion item.
They applied for the grant already, or? No?
No, that's the problem, Gary, and that's what I emailed Morgan right away, actually, from that meeting, because I was really excited about it. I thought, you know, this would be great if we could get some dollars for people with mental health issues and homelessness. But I didn't get any further information, so.
I was gonna say that I'm on the SEDP, you know, and then we got a grant writer that does a lot of grant writing for public and all the businesses and everything, the whole county.
Yeah, I
But
think it.
I don't know what information she'd have to have, or something.
I was hoping just to get the guy's name
Yeah,
and maybe a phone number and Dr. Boggs, myself, volunteers to try to call and, you know, you get 5 people calling twice a day, maybe we could get a response.
Let us know if we can help.
All right, I will. Thank you, and that is it, unless anybody else has anything for this committee. If not, we are adjourned.